Paulina Wiśniewska and Jessica Cunha. Wiśniewska 26, Cunha is 30. You see Wiśniewska, the taller fighter, and that translates to a reach advantage, as it often does.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following takes place in the women's flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She is a grappling specialist and stands 5 feet 2 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 124.8 pounds, and her record stands at 9 wins and 4 losses. She fights out of Cunha, Brazil. This is Jessica Cunha. And her opponent fighting out of the red corner. She is an MMA specialist and stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 126 pounds and holds a perfect, undefeated record of 5 victories and no defeats. She fights out of Ostrava, Poland, and is the 2024 PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Champion. Presenting Paulina Wiśniewska! Your referee in charge, 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗢𝗘𝗦.
Jessica Cunha is in the black kit. Paulina Wiśniewska, last year's PFL Europe champion, in the red. Southpaw stance for Cunha. Right hand from Wiśniewska to start the action. Oh, the high kick! Already Cunha wobble. Paulina now working around all the way to the back.
That was slick. She almost got her far side hook in, but
pummeling away with this left hand.
Yeah, Jessica felt that progress. Now you can see her on that arm trying to pull Paulina Wiśniewska off her back and drive her to the floor. Cunha could end up on top position here, Sean.
She's got Wiśniewska very, very high.
Oh, you can see Wiśniewska's holding onto her foot. Look at that. You can tell because she's got red and black nail polish. You can tell it's her hand. Oh, what a sweep!
Beautiful. Takes the back. Paulina Wiśniewska now working the neck of Jessica Cunha. Wiśniewska, no submissions so far in her professional career with that kickboxing background. And look, she's not going to go for a submission here either. The right hand, hammer fist from the back, hooks from the back. And look at how nasty this ground and pound work is. Cunha's in big trouble.
She throws those punches with venom. Man, I think we should have got her a fight earlier in the year. I think she's been waiting for this opportunity to punch somebody.
A lot of toughness displayed by Cunha. Remember, she was wobbled very, very early in this fight. Appears to be fully recovered as of now, but in a very bad position.
There's a potential armbar attack here as well. You can see Paulina's controlling the right arm of Jessica. Great awareness so far by Jessica Cunha to understand the dangers of these positions and be able to fight back even after that big shot that she took before they hit the ground.
So, Paulina had the half Nelson old school for a minute there.
And these ladies' shoulders are so flexible, Sean, though it's not quite as effective as it would be on your eye.
How dare you suggest I don't have flexible shoulders?
If I'm Paulina here, I'm thinking about bossing to the top position and unleashing some more of those strikes. She must feel like she's close with this submission, but Cunha's doing a great job of hand fighting, controlling those wrists. Going back for that half Nelson again.
She really loves the punches so much that she's throwing them just for the sake of throwing them. Those with a little bit more meaningful sting.
Yeah, I think she's going to take a bite on the neck in a moment. She's trying to confuse the attacks for Jessica. There it is. Oh, she's got that. That's across the face, but she could finish.
Big crank and a squeeze here. Cunha peels the top hand.
Fair play. She is really fighting out of these positions. Body triangle now, though, for Paulina. Jessica's got to unlock that body triangle. She's still got 90 seconds stuck in this position. If not...
Paulina Wiśniewska just wants so desperately to punch you in the face. Here's the hammer fist.
It's funny, I always get that vibe off her as well. I kind of feel like she wants to punch me in the face as well. I think it's just anybody that will stand in front of her.
I thought you meant anybody who sees you wants to punch you in the face. I was going to agree.
Yeah, I could agree with
now
you.
Now the right arm drifting under the chin. Paulina Wiśniewska.
Oh, that's gotten tighter.
We'll look for the squeeze here. That one's in. Well done again by Cunha to peel that top hand, but the squeeze is still tied up. Submission victory for Paulina Wiśniewska.
Very, very impressive. Very impressive. I expect that we're going to see another strong performance by Paulina before she moves herself into the World Tournament. Really strong. Another scratch on her face as well. She's going to be ready to go again very soon. So here we go. Big gun straight away. She drops herself back a little bit to make room for the head kick. She lands it and then rushes back into range. There's the head kick. Lands it at the same time as receiving a low kick. Jessica was smiling at her after that exchange. And then, of course, here's the rush.
She kicked the smile right off of Jessica Cunha's face.
What a slick sweep that was. And she gets her hooks in. She starts threatening the neck. She spends her time stripping grips and threatening and punching her opponent in the face. And then when the opportunity came, she punched the forearm underneath the neck. She dragged it up to lock it into the chin, and she got that squeeze on. And even with Jessica fighting the hands and being in an awkward kind of offside position, the squeeze was enough to get the submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee calls a halt to the action at 4 minutes and 12 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner via submission to a rear naked choke, Paulina Wiśniewska!
She adds a submission to the already stacked 5 knockouts on her professional record. Nice work by Paulina Wiśniewska.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.